If you guys want to finish domination, clutch time, unlimited, level 40, but you don't have the time, DM Rose NBA on Twitter. His link is in the description, and make sure to tell him I sent you. Yo, what's good everybody? It's CP the Doc, and welcome to My Team No Money Spent episode 30. I mean 31. Now guys, before we get started, I really hate to say this, but this episode is probably gonna be shorter than usual. Hey, stop it. Come on guys, chill out. But for real, I'm going out of town this weekend, and my flight leaves in about 3 hours, so I have time to record one video before I go. And even though this video might be shorter than usual, it's still a very important episode, because today we're locking in for our 9th trophy case player, Pink Diamond Elton Brand. I'm not that excited about Elton Brand because I've heard he's not very good and he's probably not gonna make my team, but once we get Elton Brand, we only need one more player, Peja Stojakovic, to lock in for our second Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis. So in this video, we're gonna get Pink Diamond Elton Brand, and he's probably not gonna play as much as James Worthy. I'm definitely not gonna use him as much as we used Russell Westbrook or Sabonis or even Gordon Hayward, but he's still a super important piece of the puzzle if we want to get Anthony Davis. So we're gonna finish the Clippers trophy case today, and we're gonna get Elton Brand. Bob McAdoo's MVP trophy is the centerpiece for this collection, which is really sad, but that makes sense because the Clippers have no championships or finals appearances. If you're a Clippers fan, I'm so sorry I had to bring that up. I promise it's nothing personal. Anyways, as I was saying, all we need is one centerpiece, and right now we're actually only 5 wins away from finishing clutch time offline and getting that centerpiece. So in today's video, let's start things off by finishing clutch time, then we'll get Pink Diamond Elton Brand, and I guess we'll do a short gameplay with him. But like I said earlier, he's definitely not making my team, so there's no need to do any insanely long gameplay. But yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to get started. Here's my team I usually use in clutch time offline, and if you guys are wondering why I'm using all these evolution players instead of guys like Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook or Galaxy Opal Clyde Drexler, remember that using evolution players gets you super easy matchups, and once you get up to Hall of Fame difficulty, that really helps a lot. So yeah, these should be pretty easy wins, and I think we're ready to get started. So with all that being said, you guys sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and without any further ado, let's get this grind started. In clutch time game 1, we have a super easy matchup. Their point guard is Michael Jordan. They have Emerald, Daquan Cook, PJ Brown, Paul Silas. Like I just said, if you use evolution players, then you're gonna get super easy matchups. I'm using a full diamond team, but we're playing versus emeralds, sapphires, and we're forcing terrible shots. Let's run this fast break, and let's get a good shot with Jordan Clarkson from the corner. So using these evolution players is one thing you can do to make the grind easier, but also I'm gonna show you guys that getting stops on defense really isn't that hard, as Mathurin knocks down a 3. But as I was saying, it's really not that hard to force the CPU into bad shots. Stay in front of them, stay close to them, and make sure you're there to put a hand up whenever they shoot the ball. Sometimes if you give these guys a little bit of space, you can actually bait them to shoot 3s or drive to the rim, and you'll be in perfect position to contest the shot as Mathurin hits again from downtown. And yeah, this game right here is pretty much over. Let's run some high pick and roll, throw it to Mathurin, and even though the CPU's right there, I'm shooting it anyway. Mathurin is a beast. If you have Benedict Mathurin, then you gotta use him because he is a lights out shooter. And not only is he a great shooter, but he's also very athletic, and he's got a super quick release, which the CPU is just not good at guarding. I know this game's pretty much over. I know we could just hold the ball, but let's shoot one more time because Mathurin is the GOAT. Another 4-point shot from near half court. So in game 1, we get a super easy win. All we gotta do is win 4 more games and we get another Pink Diamond. In game 2, we're matching up with Emerald Cade Cunningham, Ruby Dan Marley, Emerald Lou Dort. Yeah, these are very easy matchups, as you guys already know. Let's do the exact same thing we did in game 1. Let's hit our shots, lock up on defense, and of course, run the fast break and push the pace. Evan Fournier from the corner. The CPU's just not playing defense. I guess that's another really good reason to use these evolution players, because these Emerald and Sapphire CPUs just can't play defense. That's a big reason why Mathurin is so effective, because the CPU just can't contest his shots. And on the other hand, if you give the other team space like this, they're just gonna dribble around, they're gonna run out of time, and they're gonna force up a terrible shot. Let's drive in with Evan Fournier and let's get the layup. Sagging off the CPU and giving them space to shoot is actually not a bad strategy. The shot clock's down to 5, I'm giving Dan Marley space, he thinks he has an open shot, but then we get back and contest it. One more bucket right here should put a dagger in this game. I give it to Mathurin and shoot with no hesitation. Yeah, that should do it. Once again, let's sag off the CPU, we're in perfect position to defend the drive, and we force up a terrible shot. We gotta get the rebound, but look at this defense we're playing. Finally, we get the rebound, and we can take a double-digit lead right here. Benedict Mathurin can't miss. He's perfect for clutch time offline. There we go. 2 wins down, 3 wins to go, and our defense has been so good. Granted, it's not very hard guarding the CPU, and if you use evolution players, you're gonna get easy matchups, but come on, I gotta give myself a little bit of credit. We're now 3 wins away from getting Elton Brand, and now we only need 2 more wins. This game was way too easy, and the other team only scored 3 points. I'm telling you guys, you can absolutely clamp up the clutch time CPU. Only 2 games separate us from Elton Brand, and I don't like jumping to conclusions, but I have a feeling these next 2 games are gonna be super easy. I mean, look at this team. Their best player is Ruby Michael Jordan from the very first day this game came out. Don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan is great, but I'm not worried one bit about him, and I'm definitely not worried about Clark Kellogg 4-point shots. Vanderbilt throws it down in transition, and yeah, we should run away with this game. We're forcing some really bad shots, we're running in transition, Fournier pulls up. I really wanted the 3, but I guess that 2-pointer works. Let's see if I can force another really bad shot, and we do. That's a really low quality look. We're running the fast break again, and we don't have numbers, but we should be able to get another pretty easy bucket with Jarrett Vanderbilt. Yeah, I think you guys already know where this game is headed. They're not getting any good shots. We're locking up Michael Jordan with Jordan Clarkson. He somehow made that shot, but y'all know what it is. Ever since Michael Jordan made that terrible shot, his team has only scored 2 points, and we lead 33-4. Let's see if I can get one more bucket right here to make it a 32-point game. Yeah, Michael Jordan really got me heated after making that shot, which led to me holding his team to 1 for 10 shooting. Great game, great win, and now we're just 1 dub away from the centerpiece and Pink Diamond Elton Brand. So you guys better buckle up, because this is gonna be intense. This is like a boss battle. This is like game 7. I know that 2K is not gonna make this final game easy. So let's lock in right now, because we're playing versus a very good team. Jerry Sloan, Evan Fournier, Buck Williams, Mathurin, and Bill Cartwright. That might actually be the best team we've played against so far. Obviously, I was just kidding about this game being intense. I mean, how could it possibly be intense? We just won back-to-back games by 30, and we could win this game by 32. I'm not necessarily trying to win by 30, but it might happen by accident. The CPU's taking bad shots, we're running in transition, Mathurin fires again, and yep, you know the result. So this game right here wasn't exactly intense, but it was one of our closest games of the video, so that's gotta count for something. I'm so happy to say this, but we're officially done with Clutch Time Offline. I don't have to play it again for the rest of the season. We got our centerpiece exchange card, so let's open that up right now. Let's get this Bob McAdoo MVP trophy, and here we go, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to lock in for Pink Diamond Elton Brand. I know I've said this multiple times this video, but this card definitely doesn't make my team. However, that does not mean he's not worth trying out. Elton Brand is a 6'9" power forward with 96 offense and 96 defense. He's got a really good mid-range shot, but his 3-pointer is only a 68, which could definitely be worse. He's got an 85 standing dunk, 70 driving dunk, along with an 80 ball handle, 80 block, 86 interior defense, and 80 perimeter defense. He's an excellent rebounder, and he's got 86 speed, which I guess is pretty good for a 6'9" center. But like I already said, I'm not sure if he actually makes my team, not because he's bad, but because Arvydas Sabonis is an absolute beast, and I really like Jarrett Allen, not to mention that Elton Brand is a little bit undersized for the center position, and I already have such good power forwards like James Worthy, Scottie Pippen, Larry Johnson, so I really don't know where Elton Brand fits into this team, but on paper he actually looks pretty good, and look at these badges. Hall of Fame, back down punisher, bully, drop stepper, masher, post spin technician, he's a post scoring machine. He's got box out beast, rebound chaser, brick wall, dream shake. I might actually have to give this card a chance. He's got so many good post scoring and finishing badges. Obviously he's not much of a shooter with a 68 3-point rating and not many shooting badges, but he's got some really good defensive and finishing badges. I'm really surprised. Obviously, if you want to play for my team, you gotta have a good jump shot, and his three-pointer is actually really not that bad. He doesn't have any three-point hot zones, and he doesn't have range, but he's got a great mid-range shot, and a 68 three-pointer is good enough to green. His three-point release is not the fastest, but it's actually pretty solid. He's got catch and shoot, claymore. I don't remember what other shooting badges he has, but obviously he's not meant to be much of a shooter because he's got such good post-scoring badges. Of course, he's got aerial wizard, he's got posterizer, but he's also got Hall of Fame bully, Hall of Fame drop stepper, post spin technician, gold rise up. So I think Elton Brand is gonna be an awesome masher and post scoring machine. Obviously, the fact that he can hit mid-range shots is also a bonus, but I feel like the best way to use Elton Brand is by mashing and posting up and going crazy by the basket. I've talked about his badges, I've talked about his attributes, but I gotta bring up that he's got 96 strength. So even though we're gonna shoot jump shots with this card, I think that strength and his post scoring ability is gonna be huge. So let's jump into Unlimited and let's unleash Elton Brand. How good is he gonna be at the power forward position? There's only one way to find out. In Elton Brand's first game, we're playing versus Westbrook, Artest, Scottie Pippen, Kevin Garnett, and James Worthy. That's a really good team, and he's got James Worthy at power forward, so my question is, can Elton Brand mash James Worthy? There's only one way to find out. Let's pass that ball down to the post, let's get Elton Brand right by the rim, and wow, we miss a layup. I mean, that was a pretty nice move. That was a good drop step, but come on, we gotta score that. Elton Brand hits the mid-range, okay. After a rough first possession, Elton Brand redeems himself. We'll take that. This guy's running 5 out, he drives to the rim and dunks it. So yeah, this is gonna be one of those games, but let's see if we can take advantage of Elton Brand's post-scoring abilities. He's being guarded by James Worthy. Let's hit him with a shimmy. Nice little move right there. We get right by the basket again, and we get clamped up. It's all good. Let's see if I can get a stop on defense. Elton Brand's right there guarding James Worthy, and we get a stop. Not the best start for Elton Brand, but he made that jumper. Let's shoot another one right here. He's hitting mid-range shots like crazy, but he's not scoring very well in the post. I mean, we could be doing worse. Elton's wide open for another shot, and he hits it again. His jump shot is falling, but his post scoring is not working. We're really not off to a terrible start, but it would really help if Elton Brand could score in the post consistently, but we're only down by 3. I will give him credit where it's due. He's hitting his jump shots, he's hitting his mid-range shots, he's playing some decent defense. He's not been the absolute worst, but he's not scoring in the post like I thought he would. At least he makes the free throw. At the end of the first quarter, we're only down by 2, but Elton Brand is not doing too much to help with that. But I'm not giving up on him. Let's give him a chance to play better in the second quarter. Elton Brand is being guarded by Donovan Mitchell. He actually has a mismatch. Nice little shimmy, drop step, layup, and there we go. He finally scores in the post. Elton Brand scored on that mismatch, but can he score right here? He goes baseline and he throws it down. Okay, Elton. Let's give it to him again, being guarded by Karolinko this time, and let's see if we can get it too. I think this guy knows I'm going for 2s every time, but I really don't care. We're gonna keep on attacking. Now, I will say, as a team, we're not doing very well, and team performance is obviously very important, so let's see if we can come back in this game. Now that we're not running the offense entirely through Elton Brand, can we come back in this game? One more possession to end the first half. Elton Brand's right by the basket, being guarded by Anthony Edwards. Okay, he throws it down. I'm still not too impressed with his performance, but he throws it down. We're only down by 10. Donovan drives in, passes out to Anthony Edwards, and it looks like we're gonna get a stop on defense to end the first half, but we're not playing very well. Like I said earlier, maybe if I run my offense through other players instead of Elton Brand, we can come back and win. We're down by 10, so we're not looking great, but we still have so much time left. I know exactly what this guy's doing on offense. We just gotta stop it. He's repeatedly driving to the rim and getting easy buckets. Even when I'm there on defense, he's scoring in the post. So if we can prevent him from getting to the basket a little bit, then we're gonna be fine. He can dribble pretty well. We're right there with Caruso, and we force the miss. Caruso has the ball. Let's call a high pick and fade, throw it to the corner, and knock down that three with Devin Booker. That was a great release, but he closed out way too aggressively. We could make it a 7-point game right here. Let's keep up the defense, man. He's got Russell Westbrook back in, along with Kevin Garnett, but like I said earlier, we know what he's doing. We're right there with Sabonis guarding KG, but wow, he dunks it anyway. That was such good defense, but apparently not good enough. Nice cut back door though, and Pippen lays it in. We still have so much time to come back in this game. Pippen's ahead of the pack, and he gets blocked. What was that, Scotty? That could have been an easy dunk. Let's see if we can actually get it right here. Thank you. I mean, I can't get mad at Scottie Pippen. He's an absolute beast. Sabonis pulls up in transition. Oh, that wasn't a three. A three-pointer would have been very big right there, but it's no big deal. Let's see if I can get a stop right here. Scottie Pippen pulls it from way downtown. I forgot he can actually hit that. We gotta get things together right now because we're actually running out of time. Sabonis answers back though. Thank you. If we can end this quarter strong, we have a real shot to come back because it's our ball to begin the fourth quarter. Nice shot, Scotty. My offense definitely got off to a rough start this game with Elton Brand playing so bad, but we've gotten going in the second half a little bit and we're only down by 9. We just gotta get stops. This guy's offense is really good. He's running 5 out and he's got some great shooters. Clyde Drexler hits it from deep. See, now that we're actually running our offense through better players, we're getting better results. Scotty's running, and you better throw that down, Scotty. We have not been getting killed this game, but in the first half, I wasted so many possessions by force-feeding the ball to our boy Elton Brand for post scores. And what do you know? He was getting clamped up in the post, so if I can go back to the first half and replay it, I would definitely not shoot as many shots in the post with Elton Brand. Those terrible offensive possessions could have gone to other guys, like Clyde Drexler, for example, who makes it a 5-point game. But yeah, guys, I think you get the picture. Elton Brand, I'm not a big fan. Nice steal by Westbrook, though. And let's see if I can get a bucket right here. Pippen makes it a 3-point game. Notice how we're just playing so much better on offense without Elton Brand in the game. I really do hate to say that because he's a pink diamond card that you obviously have to grind a long time for, but man, he was just getting clamped up in the post. He wasn't really doing anything big on offense except for hitting mid-range shots, so I'll give him credit for that. But man, outside of those mid-range jump shots and a few layups, he was absolutely getting killed. Now, I'm not blaming Elton Brand for us being in this deficit because obviously I haven't played my best, but man, I feel like if I didn't waste so many offensive possessions in that first half, we could have gotten into a much better groove. Jarrett Allen makes it a 3-point game. But yeah, guys, this game's pretty much in the books. Obviously, I gotta give this guy credit for a great win, but man, Elton Brand had a very forgettable debut. We only lost by 4 points versus a guy with a 80-8 record, so I say we held our own, but man, Elton Brand did not. Now, I don't want to give up on this card just yet because he did some decent things in that first game. I mean, he made his mid-range shots, he got a couple rebounds, but standing at 6'9", I might as well just start James Worthy at power forward or Scottie Pippen. I mean, our offense last game was so much better with Elton Brand on the bench, but like I said, we're not gonna give up on him just yet, so let's play one more game, and let's see if Elton Brand can redeem himself, especially in the post, because he was getting clamped. We're playing versus another pretty good team, Jordan Clarkson, DeJounte Murray, Joe Ingles, Olynyk, and Draymond Green. This team's definitely not as good as the last team, but now Elton Brand is being guarded by Draymond, so this could get kind of bad, but like I said, we're not giving up on Elton Brand just yet. He gets by the rim and he throws it down. We all know Elton Brand can hit mid-range shots, we all know he can hit threes, but you're supposed to be a post-scoring machine with all those badges and attributes, so you gotta score in the post. I mean, if he's not scoring in the post, then why is he even out there? Great defense by Jarrett Allen. Now, obviously, I could utilize Elton Brand as a stretch big, but I really don't want to do that. I have centers who are taller and shoot better, and I have power forwards who are more athletic and stuff, so I'm trying to give Elton a chance as a post scorer, but to be fair, he's being guarded by Draymond Green, so this is not his best matchup. Maybe we can get a mismatch. Let's run a pick and roll and see if we can get a switch. He doesn't switch though. He's playing some really good off-ball defense, doing a great job just sitting there with Kelly Olynyk, but hey, we get right by the basket, we miss the layup, we go back up, we miss again. Let's give it back to Elton for his mid-range shot. He's too tired, so he misses that too. Terrible possession with Elton Brand. I mean, we missed 3 times. It doesn't get much worse than that, but we get a rebound. Y'all see what I mean? We're just throwing away offensive possessions, so maybe I just gotta put Elton in better positions to succeed. Draymond is sticking to Elton Brand like glue, but he actually gets free and makes a layup. I don't hate this Elton Brand card, but my gosh, we play so much better without him in the game, so I'm sorry, Elton, but you're going to the bench. We're playing versus a team that I know we can beat, but we're just throwing away offensive possessions by giving you the ball. So let's make something happen right here, man. Let's get a stop on defense and let's win this game because we lost last game and we really shouldn't have. This is my team, man. Everybody's sweating. I gotta sweat too. Nice answer by Jarrett Allen. We lost last game by 4 points after trailing by like 15, so I really do believe if I would have just not shot the ball as much with Elton Brand, we could have gotten better possessions in the first half and not been down by as much. Let's run this pick and roll. Let's get to the rim with Devin Booker and let's take the lead. I gotta say though, I don't think this has happened the entire year. I think this is the first time I've given up on a card halfway through their video. Now, to be fair, like I said earlier, Elton Brand is probably not gonna make my team. I mean, he's not gonna make my team, but yeah. I mean, I have centers who are taller, I have guys who shoot better, I have guys who are more athletic. I just don't really have much of a reason to have Elton Brand on my team. I really hate to say that, but I gotta tell the truth. Let's keep on scoring the ball, man. Jarrett Allen has it. He drives, spins, and slams it down. That was great. Like, Jarrett Allen is faster and a better shooter and a better defender. We also have Sabonis, who might not be faster, but he's a much better shooter. Larry Johnson is not as tall, but he's one of the best post scorers in the game. And yeah, guys, when I look at the construction of my team, I just don't know where Elton Brand fits in, because I have plenty of guys who score better in the post. I have guys who shoot better from the perimeter. I just have better players everywhere, and obviously he's not gonna get a ton of rebounds, so what's he gonna do out there? Let me stop roasting Elton Brand, because he's not even in the game. He's on the bench right now, so he's really just catching strays. Let's focus on winning this game. Russell Westbrook drives in, passes out to Allen, he drives, and he's been going off. He's just so much better than Elton Brand. I'm sorry, that's another stray right there I didn't have to throw. On defense, we're not doing terrible, but this guy's just getting a bunch of cuts to the rim. He's mashing a lot, as everybody does, so if we can prevent that, we're gonna come back. This game's been close. Let's see if I can get a stop right here. He drives to the rim, passes out to Allen, and he makes another mid-range shot. Gotta give this guy credit because he's showing up to play. He's playing pretty well. We just gotta come back and get in the groove. Offensively, I like what we're doing, but we gotta play better defense in the second half. Let's start the second half strong. Wow, why is Clarkson wide open? Why was Caruso just sitting there not guarding him? I don't know what my defense is doing, but if we don't shape up, we might drop back-to-back games. I don't think I've lost back-to-back games the entire year. I barely even lose any games in these no money spent videos, so I don't know what's going on today. I don't know why we're playing the way that we are, but it's just been rough so far, man. In this game right here, nothing's been going our way. Even though we're scoring pretty well, why can't we get stops? We've come back before, and I know we can turn this game around, but my gosh, we gotta get a stop. Our defense hasn't been bad, but the way he's forcing himself to the basket is crazy. Thankfully, we're not out of this game. Nice drive by Caruso. He's off-balling on Sabonis, and there's no way Montrez can actually stop Sabonis. He's going off. 19 points off the bench. I'm sorry, but I gotta bring him up again. Sabonis is another guy who's just so much better than Elton Brand. Oh yeah, nice steal. Let's throw it ahead to Scottie Pippen, and let's get a dunk. This is the closest we've been in a while. Can we get another bucket right here? We just got back-to-back stops, which is already unheard of. Sabonis fires from deep, and just like that, we're only down by 1. I like the adjustments we're making on defense. Of course, this guy's making tough shots. Of course, this guy's moving around pretty well and making me pay for any mistakes, but we're right there on defense. I know he wants to get to the rim, so we're adjusting and we're preventing him from getting to the rim. We force a miss right here and we could retake the lead. Come on, man, let's retake this lead. Caruso throws it down. We needed that right there. Caruso fights over the screen, and Sabonis blocks it, but of course we give up the rebound, but we get it back. Let's go, Booker. The lane's wide open. We get there and throw it down again. He needs a timeout. We're back in the lead. Things are flowing on offense and defense. We're getting stops. We're hitting shots. We force a really bad shot right there, and Caruso is running. Let's see if I can get another bucket right here. Jarrett Allen's there, which means Sabonis is somewhere wide open. Oh yeah. We're by the basket again. He's got 24 off the bench. Making adjustments is the key. Just because you're down early in the game doesn't mean you can't come back. We're right there with Caruso. Draymond has the ball. He's calling a pick and roll, and we almost get another steal to end the quarter, but hey, we're up by 5. We're moving in the right direction, and it's our ball to begin the fourth. I could get risky and sub Elton Brand back in now that we're back in the lead, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's just keep on scoring so I can show you guys how much we don't need Elton Brand. We lead by 8 points now. Let's keep on scoring. Let's keep on breaking down the defense and moving the ball. We're doing so well without Elton Brand. Another 3-pointer. At first, I couldn't stop this guy from scoring, but now that we've stopped him from scoring, he can't stop me. That's why he's changing up his defense. That's why he's playing zone, because he has absolutely no answers for my offense. Good defense by Drexler. He's not going to get a shot up. Wow. He goes baseline and lays that in. I didn't think there was time for that, but okay. We played good defense for like the first 20 seconds of that possession. Let's see if I can get a bucket right here to answer back. Sabonis is right by the rim. He goes up, he misses, but he gets it back and throws it down. We're definitely in control of this game. Sabonis is going absolutely crazy, and once again, we're going to try to score in the post. He can't be stopped. Elton Brand, he misses so many shots in the post, but Sabonis is a beast. I know this game's not over yet, but we have a good lead. I trust Clyde Drexler to hit these free throws, so I'm going to sub my starting 5 back in, which means Elton Brand is coming back in since Draymond is nowhere to be found. This guy's got Montrezl Harrell at power forward, so maybe Elton Brand can actually score on him. I guess there's only one way to find out for sure. First, let's get this stop on defense. He's calling pick and roll over and over again. He's trying to get to the rim, and we force the turnover. Elton is running. Look at Elton Brand's speed. He throws it down in transition. Okay, so Elton Brand might actually be a decent rim runner. We force a pass to Montrezl Harrell right there, and we block the shot. Oh my gosh. Was I wrong about Elton Brand? Is he actually a beast? He subs in, he runs the floor, he gets an easy dunk, and he blocks a shot. This guy's gotta hit threes, so you can have that dunk. But yeah, Elton Brand is actually doing his thing, and we have a pretty good lead, so let's see if we can hold on and win this game. I really don't care too much about scoring with them. I just focus on winning the game as Jarrett Allen hammers it down. Yeah, we lead by 7. You can have 2s if you want them, but obviously I just don't want him getting 3s. This is very risky, but let's give the ball to Elton Brand. If he's gonna foul, you gotta foul Elton Brand. Of course that happens. Of course he doesn't catch the ball. We throw it away, and this guy gets the ball right back. Oh my gosh. Was Elton Brand not catching the ball my fault? I really don't think so. I don't want to say it's his fault, but honestly, that would play right into the theme of the video that he just sucks. I don't want to believe that Elton Brand just sucks, but it might be inevitable. He might just not be very good. And why is this guy going for 2s? I mean, you gotta get 3s. He's been driving in, mashing the entire game, and Elton Brand actually has a chance to ice this game at the free throw line. Good shot. So I'm not a fan of Elton Brand, but he's not bad at free throws. He can make open dunks and layups. He can block a shot every now and then. He can score in the post like 1 out of 10 times, but that's not very good. Why is this guy still driving to the rim? You need 3s. He goes for the buzzer beater, he misses it, and we get a really big bounce back win that we trailed in by double digits. Arvydas Sabonis went crazy off the bench. He had 28 points, 4 rebounds. He did not miss a single 3. He played so well, so did Jarrett Allen, and somehow Elton Brand was our 3rd leading scorer on 3 for 10 shooting. Look how well everybody on the team shot. Look how good of a team effort this was. Caruso and Westbrook both had 8 assists. I know y'all can see it now. Come on, man, this was such a good team effort. But of course, Elton Brand shot terribly, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm done using this card in Unlimited. Now, like I already said, I don't want to believe that this card just sucks, so maybe let's try him in a different game mode and let's see if he's effective at all. Let's try this lineup right here. Clyde Drexler, Elton Brand, Jarrett Allen, and let's see if Elton Brand can actually feast on smaller players in Triple Threat Online. In TTO, we're playing versus Cade Cunningham, Scottie Pippen, and James Worthy. I'm not worried about this guy's players because I know we can win this game. However, he's got Scottie Pippen guarding Elton Brand, so is that really even a mismatch? I guess we'll have to see. That was a nice drop step and score, I'm not gonna lie. Elton Brand's got it again. He's being guarded by Pippen still. Let's see if we can do the same thing again. Was that one bucket a fluke, or can we score in the post again? No way. Back-to-back buckets in the post without failure? If Elton Brand can do that every time, he might actually have a place on this team, but nah, I think Larry Johnson is the better masher. Like I said earlier, I know Elton Brand can shoot, but come on. He's got so many good post-scoring badges. He's got Masher on Hall of Fame. He's got good rebounding badges too. He should be able to beast and feast in the paint like this. I promise y'all I'm not that bad, but this Elton Brand is making me look so bad today. Let's see if I can score again on Scottie Pippen. This guy's off-balling. He's jumping. Elton Brand goes up and he dunks it. Okay, Elton, I gotta give a little bit of credit where it's due. Elton is actually looking okay in this game. Obviously, it's 3-on-3. These games definitely don't mean as much as Unlimited games do, but look at this. He just can't be stopped even though there's 2 guys in the paint trying to guard him. We're gonna win this game because we're playing such good defense on Cade Cunningham, but Elton Brand's offense, I guess I'll give that a little bit of credit too. Elton Brand's got 10 points and 3 rebounds. He pulls out the slowest behind the back move ever, and we're right by the basket again. He goes up, gets locked up by Cunningham, goes up again, gets clamped again. Come on, Elton. Get a bucket, Elton. Look at this. He's feasting on the glass. The ultimate hustler, but he sucks. Obviously, I could have just passed back out. I didn't have to take any of those shots, but come on. I really had to, and this guy's actually quitting. Wow. Of course, my defense was really good, so I could say my defense forced that quit, but nah. We're gonna say Elton Brand's amazing strength in the post is what forced that quit. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I never feel like using this card again, but we gotta end this video on a 3-win streak, so let's play one more game with Elton and let's beast and feast with him again. I really do hate to say this, but not only is this our final game of the video, but this is definitely Elton Brand's final game with the team. Now, trust me, I know he played pretty well last game, but this is Triple Threat Online. The court is so open, there's so much space, it's so easy to score with anybody in Triple Threat Online, no matter who it is. So even though Elton Brand redeemed himself a little bit last game, he's not gonna make the team, even though that was a really nice post spin. Why can't that work versus actual good players? Why is Elton Brand doing this versus bad players? I mean, obviously he's doing this because these guys don't have very good defensive badges, they don't have very good interior defense ratings, and they're not very tall. But Elton, we're not gonna play versus teams like this every single game. We're gonna play versus guys who have pink diamonds, galaxy opals, really good players, and it doesn't help that Elton Brand's one main skill is that he's a mid-range specialist. Now, don't get me wrong, I like mid-range shots. I shoot them so much in real life and in 2K, and it's a very important shot to have, but in my team, where most people only shoot layups, dunks, and threes, being a mid-range specialist is kind of lame, it's really uncool, and it's really not necessary. I have centers who are taller and faster than Elton Brand. I have forwards and centers who can shoot better and are more mobile. It's just crazy that Elton Brand's one big skill is that he can make mid-range shots. Now, I don't think Elton Brand is the worst player in my team. I really don't know who the worst player in my team is. It's not like Elton Brand's completely trash, but for a pink diamond, he's really disappointing. I know it's very ironic that he's having a great game and hitting threes and scoring in the post as I'm saying this, but come on. You guys have seen how Elton Brand plays versus actual pink diamond players, versus guys who actually have value and are supposed to be good. Okay, that was a bad shot. Let's go back up and dunk it. But other than that, y'all know what I mean. Even though he's kind of a little bit redeemed himself in TTO, he's still not gonna make the team. And that is kind of sad because I've had big games with every single trophy case player I've collected except Elton Brand. Even with Wally Serbiak and Dikembe Mutombo and even Jordan Poole, I've found ways for those guys to be effective and I've had such big scoring games with those guys. But with Elton Brand, I'm not even having fun. I know I made a few threes in that game, but why have him in the game when Scottie Pippen is the same height, shoots better, is faster, is just as good on defense, and is not a terrible post scorer? Like, why even have Elton Brand in there when Larry Johnson's a better post scorer, when James Worthy's a better defender and a better forward? Like, I hate that I'm hating so much on Elton Brand, but this is all true. He's certainly not the worst player in the game, but he's definitely not the best, and I think I'm gonna leave y'all with that. You guys feel free to call me trash. Feel free to call me garbage. I feel like I'm okay at the game, but my gosh, I just couldn't get anything going until we played TTO with Elton Brand. I never see anybody use this card, and I think I understand why. Like I said, I don't want to sound like too much of a hater, but it's kind of inevitable. He's just really bad, and I'm not really a fan, so I'm gonna replace him with Dikembe Mutombo, which I know you guys might think sounds crazy, but Dikembe Mutombo provides more value because he can actually score in the post. Woo! Let me stop ranting. I gotta leave soon. Let me chill out and do the outro. Even though Elton Brand is so bad, I still enjoyed making this video. I'm glad we could kind of pull things together in the end and finish this video on a winning streak. But man, Elton Brand is bad. On the bright side though, now that we got Elton Brand, we only need one more pink diamond for this beast right here, Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis, and we know for sure that he's good, so I'm not worried about being wrong. We should have Peja Stojakovic by the end of the season, which means we're gonna have Anthony Davis in no time. We only need 4 more cards to finish up the Sacramento Kings trophy case, and I've actually heard that Peja's not very good, but who cares about that? After we get Peja, we're getting Anthony Davis, and that's really all that matters. So yeah, I think I've done plenty of talking. Let's end this video on this screen right here. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're still watching right now, then huge shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you really did enjoy this video, then show me by dropping a like if you haven't already, and of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single video, upload, or no money spent episode just like this. I've been having so much fun making these videos, and you guys have really been showing love on them, supporting them, dropping likes, comments, and helping my views go up. So I really do appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the next episode already. One more time, thank you legends so much for watching. Y'all stay chill, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see y'all again real soon. Elton Brand sucks.